Here we go. This is Birdman 316. Guess who we're going to fly right now? To get this transmitter bounded to it, I had a time putting that battery in there. Because it's not the original battery. It's a aftermarket battery. But it says it's for the tarantula. It's a little bit fatter. And I had a time with that door. I have to cut those little tabs off just a little bit to get that thing to go in there. Now we're going to bind this baby up. Go up and down. And you got to put it in speed number 3 to do your gyros. And that's down and left. And you got to look through the cover there. You can barely see it. It is bounded. Put it back in speed number 1 and verify it. Yep, she runs. Okay, good. Let's get this timer started. We're going out for a 4-minute flight. The tarantula has been around for a while, and this is like a revisit to this big bird. Wind's a little bit, picking up just a little bit, but not a bad breeze, but we're going to try to manage the best we can. We're going to start out with rate number 1. Here we go. This bird is still new. We're still breaking around. She's still a new bird. And she flies just fine. Going for a 4-minute flight here. Because the batteries are brand new. There's something about the batteries too thick. That battery door just barely did close. I had to really force it and called a couple of mean names, but it's not the door's fault, it's the battery's fault. They're making the battery a little bit too fat for this bird. But we'll just get the wire cutters out later and we're gonna kind of modify that door just a little bit so it won't be so hard to close it. There we go. That's a nice bird. I'm gonna take her out here a little bit further and come around this pole here and not hit the pole. There we go. Those white props up front look good, but the black ones are black, so I can tell the orientation a whole lot better. And like I said before in my other video, my good friend DJ Soulforce, he supplied me with these props. I'm gonna hook him up with something good. I'm not telling him what, because it won't be a secret. I know that sun blinded me. It blinded you too. I know it did. Sorry about that. I'm just taking it easy on this bird. We're in speed number 1. We were in speed number 1, just flying around. Like I said, this bird's still pretty new. We're still breaking around. Speed number 1, she still does pretty good there. I'm gonna go around this way, go around the pole this way. Make sure I make it around that pole. I don't want to hit it. Not with this big bird. But check out these dive bombs. That wasn't a dive bomb. I was trying to get away from that tree. That's more like a dodge bomb. Okay. That wind's whooping around a little bit, but we're managing. But we all know not to talk junk about wind anymore. We know what happened last time we talked junk about the wind, so we're not going to go there. Get her turned around. See, just a nice, look at that. Nice and steady. Let's bring her over here where you can see her better. And this transmitter right here, it also works for that JJ1000. I brought her along too. I'm gonna fly her a little bit too. Let's go speed number 2 to see. Y'all ready to increase it a little bit? And look at that pitch. Dive bomb. Let me go over here towards this timer. Speed number 3. We're gonna put it back down to 1 because, like I said, we don't need to be hot dogging her around. We don't need to be hot rodding her. It's still new. Oh, the timer's going off. That means it's time to bring her in for landing. I hope we have a nice smooth landing. I'm gonna put her down out here. Bring her a little closer. There we go. Oops. It did a wheelie. Can you believe that? It did a wheelie. Don't have no wheels on it. Alright. This was a revisit of the world famous Tarantula X6 yizhan jjrc. However you want to brand it. But like I said, that battery door, it's going to have a little bit of a modification because I'm having to really push down hard, and then it's going to break something if I keep messing with it like that. So I'm going to trim it a little bit with the wire cutters, and this will probably be this one's only flight here at this field today because of that fact. You notice the motors are exposed. You see that black powdery stuff right there? Now, I think Quad Flying Mav did a video. You squirt graphite powder down in these motors, and just like the same stuff you put in your locks. As a matter of fact, let's go back here a minute. I have some right here in my bag. I'll show you that right quick before I go unhooking everything. Won't take but a second here. This stuff right here. This stuff right here. You squirt that in locks, and it lubricates your locks so your locks won't get frozen in the wintertime. That also works on motors too. It lubes the brushes, it makes them last a little bit longer. Well, this is Birdman 316. Here's the transmitter right here. This also runs at JJ1000. This is Birdman 316. I hope you like that flight. Sayonara.